Greetings, guys, girls, non-binary pals, and welcome back to another video. I realized that it had been a while since we went and looked at some just like general parental nonsense, right? So I took it upon myself to go for a bit of a dive into the r/insaneparents subreddit because there is always so much content there, and I always have so much to say. And I know that you all love the parent content. I love the parent content. We find peace in in community. There's a lot of stuff that we can all relate to, and we all just like sort of bond together over our shared trauma that we have. Yeah, so, you know, if you like listening to people having parent issues, this video is for you. If you want to see more videos like this and you enjoy my toxic parent content, which I now have so much of it, I have a playlist for it if you want to look at all of this that I've done, then please do not forget to hit subscribe. Subscribing helps my channel out more than literally anything. Like, if you subscribe, you are helping me in being able to continue to do this, and I would love to be able to continue to do this. I would also really appreciate if you could leave a like and a comment. I love hearing your thoughts and what you want to say about the video and such. And if you also would like to support me elsewhere, then you can join my Patreon at patreon.com/savvycat. It starts at only £1 a month, and for that you get my videos 1 to 5 days early and with no ads for those days. So if you want to watch my videos ad-free and early, then you can go do that, and I appreciate it. Okay, now with all of that being said and out of the way, let's get into some insane parents. This person says, I'm almost 19, got a small tattoo, and my mother is trying to blame it on me going to college and my friends, despite me having wanted this for years, and is threatening to stop helping me financially because of it. There's a text conversation. Hey sweetheart, you need to send me a pic of your dainty tattoo. Are you trying to say you want a picture of my tattoo? A pic, yes. You called it a dainty tattoo. Then she sent the photo, and it's a like lemon branch. I can't tell. It's a fruit tree of some description. Olive branch, maybe? I don't know. Anyway, it's like, I'm gonna say like 7 or 8 centimeters, like just above her inner elbow. And it's really cute. It's a cute tattoo. And her mother says, oh, dead name. What a good start. What a great start. That's not dainty, it's huge. Seriously, what an absolute disaster. I'm so sad and disappointed in your choices lately. You are a beautiful girl and you are trying so hard to destroy yourself. I trusted you to go far away and have friends that I knew didn't have their act together, but instead of you bringing them up, they are dragging you down. This cannot happen anymore. You are still under our care and supervision. You can express yourself when your brain is fully developed. There is no way we will continue to pay for your downfall, dead name. If I wasn't so in love with you, I wouldn't care, but you are headed down the wrong path and I won't let you. Do you understand? It is a tattoo. I will never understand this reaction to people getting tattoos. Like, ma'am, it is a picture on her skin. That's literally it. It's like an olive branch or something. Like, what is like deviant about this? What is bad about this? I like do not understand people who are so anti-tattoo and view it this way. Like, I know once upon a time they were like associated with like gangs and stuff, but like that was so long ago. That is not at all the case anymore. She's an adult. She can do what she wants. I love being like, you are still in our care. No, she doesn't even live with you anymore. She's not in your care. This is a fully grown adult living an independent life. And this mother is like, we're still your guardians. No, she's her own guardian. She can do what she wants. And again, it's a picture on her skin. Like, you'll live. It's okay. It's okay. I do not get it. This is a conversation between someone and their mother. And this person wants to shave their head because they like having a shaved head. And this is how the conversation goes. I really want to have short hair again. You told me to give you a heads up instead of what I pulled last time. Is that all right? Pretty please? No. We will get it professionally done. I'll call back after the musical. I'm texting with the watch. Okay, but we will go get your hair professionally done and not like the stunt you pulled last time. If you come home early enough tomorrow, we can go tomorrow. I don't want it done professionally. I want to cut it myself. I don't want to spend money on a rather needless expense. If I'm being honest, this right here is what drives my anxiety up the wall. This crap right here. I do not ask much from you, and the one thing I would have is you having hair in your graduation cap and gown. But God forbid if you do that for me. You don't care about my feelings or how it even affects me. You're shoved so far up boyfriend's ass that I don't know where you begin or end. You're never home and your bedroom is an absolute disaster. And I always get, I know mom, I'll do it later, but you don't. You always want to do what you want to do and never think about anybody else or what they may want to do. You never stop and see how your actions and attitudes affect others. You also need to get a driver's license, but again, you're more concerned about always being with boyfriend instead of learning how to drive. I told you no, and I mean no. We will get it professionally done, and that is final. If you cannot accept that, then I'll shut your phone off, take the laptop, house phone out, and change the Wi-Fi password. Just an FYI, this is part of the reason why mom's boyfriend won't let you drive the truck, because you have zero respect for me. And then just a couple hours later being like, I kept thinking spring break was this week, but it's the following week. Looks like you won't have to miss school after all. I'm just obsessed with that whole thing of being like, how dare you disrespect me? And then being like, oh, here's a normal thought. That's really funny to me. Oh my God. She added some context to this too, saying, the stunt I pulled was shaving my head. Before band camp last summer, I grew tired of my hair and I had always wanted to cut it extremely short. I used to have really long hair and getting it cut to my shoulders was a huge hassle because my mom didn't like it. After 2 years or so of it being to my shoulders, I wanted to try it shorter, but my mom always refused because I wouldn't like it. If I didn't like it, it would grow back. No? I ignored my mom and just shaved it off one day, down to an inch all around. Everyone at band camp loved my hair and even sent supportive messages in the band group chat when they heard how my mom took my phone away and said I betrayed her. My band teacher even said it looked good, was upset about my mom not liking it. My mom said I was a bitch and couldn't see me or talk to me ever again. And for about 2 weeks, she did that. So like, moms like this are wild, right? Because like, I love that this person did something to their own body, a temporary thing, mind you, and their mother took it as a personal attack. Like, I just love being like, I loved my shaved head. I want to do it again because I loved it. It made me feel good. It made me happy. And then mom's here like, how dare you? How dare you? You won't even do this one thing for me. I want you to have long hair in your graduation pics. And you won't do that for me because you hate me? It's like, hey, those are their photos. That's their day. That's not for you. That's not for you. That's their accomplishment, their memories, their day, not yours. This isn't about you. The way your child's hair looks on their graduation should be up to them. The fact that this mother is like, if you cut your hair, I'm going to take your phone, your laptop, and change the Wi-Fi password? Bro. Oh my God, that is like so controlling and manipulative, and also just like what an insane overreaction to something so small. Like, just let your kids exist and express themselves how they want to. It's not a difficult task. The fact that after they shaved their head last time, their mom didn't talk to them for 2 weeks. I hope this is like adult graduation, like you're graduating high school and then leaving to uni so you don't have to live under your mother's rule anymore. Like, it'd be so good to get away, I think. This one's really long, but it's something. And you know this from the caption, which is, pretty sure my mom's been faking cancer for the past 6 years. So this has a little bit of context. It's really long, so I'm just gonna like briefly summarize it. This person's mom told them 6 years ago that they had cancer. Their mother has been like quite absent from their life since they were a child. They weren't very close, and recently they sort of reconnected and became a bit closer, but specifically because their mother called them and was like, I have cancer. And then this person had to be like, oh shit, you know, I want to make the most time I have with my mom, because she was saying like, I only have 6 to 12 months to live. Their mother was like, I have 6 to 12 months to live. So this person started going to therapy to like help process the grief of losing their mother because their mom was about to die. It was like a whole complicated thing. And then over the years, their mother has been like changing their diagnosis, being like, oh, they've found this and now they're treating this. And saying that though she's refusing treatment. She's like, I've been told I have cancer, but I don't want to accept the treatment because, you know, I just am going to let it take its course, and keep changing things of being like, they found this new thing now. I'm still not going to accept treatment, but there's more. It's spreading. The cancer is spreading. And then this person saw a documentary about people who fake having cancer as a scam, and suddenly were like, okay, well, that's interesting. So they started this conversation in hopes of like getting something out of her, like accusing her without accusing her. And it is an incredibly frustrating conversation. And it goes, yeah, the whole call me, I have to tell you something, but I refuse to just text it thing has me pretty uncomfortable. I don't really know what to say. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to worry you or upset you. It isn't anything major at all. In fact, I've got it squared away. All is good. It was some end of life stuff that I didn't really feel comfortable talking about through text. I'm kind of old school like that, but everything is fine, and as it turns out, I took care of it on my own, so please don't worry, and I'm sorry if I upset you. Pause, real quick. I don't trust anyone who refuses to tell you things over text. I don't trust it. If they don't tell you things over text, it's because they don't want you to have evidence of it. This is coming from personal experience of after being in an abusive relationship for 2.5 years and realizing he would never tell me anything over text. I had to call him every day and he refused to talk to me over text. I had literally no evidence of anything. Never again. If people refuse to text you and will only talk to you over call and only like have serious conversations or anything like over call, red flag. If they're saying shit, they have to say it in text. I swear by that now. Just a note for all of you. If anyone refuses to text you and will only call you, red flag. Anyway, carrying on. Okay, I'm glad you got it sorted. Speaking of that, I find myself continuously reeling with grief and confused about some of these updates. Could you give me the name and number of your doctor? I'd appreciate being able to speak with them to get some clarity on your situation. It's been really hard hearing "I'll be dead in a week" from you for the past 5 years. It would really help me to speak with someone who had more insight and facts as to what's happening. Please, the lack of response is concerning. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm just processing a few things, and TBH, that "I'll be dead in a week" comment kinda hurt. It felt harsh, especially because I feel like I've tried so hard to steer away from my physical situation when we talk. I love you, sweet pea, but right now I just feel like there's a genuine feeling of why are you still alive? Not just from you, and I honestly don't know. Maybe you should talk to Jen. She knows everything, and maybe she can explain it better. In the meantime, I'm not trying to upset you or make you feel concerned. We'll talk soon. I'm tired of hearing "I'll be dead in a week" from you for the past 5 years. Just being genuinely like, I want to know what's going on and I'm concerned, and like being told over and over that you only have a week to live is like causing me genuine distress. And her turning it around into like, oh, so you want me dead? You wish I was dead? How insensitive. How dare you say that? That is not what she said. Don't be switching words. I hate when people do this. I hate when people do this so much. Someone's like expressing genuine concern and just asking to communicate, and they turn it into, oh, so you want me to die? No. No, that was not said anywhere. That wasn't even in the subtext. Oh my God. I'm sorry that what I said felt harsh. That wasn't my intention. I've always heard you speak very frankly about the situation and didn't know that would touch a nerve. I'm sorry. I am scared and confused because a month ago when we talked, you said you were told your kidneys are shutting down, that you needed dialysis, and that you would be refusing that. Most people in this situation don't survive longer than a week. I'm not asking why you're still alive. I'm asking for the information of the doctors that are treating you so I can hear in a more clear and first-hand manner what is happening with you. Especially if you were invested in not talking about your physical situation with me, it would help my heart to be kept in the loop by your doctors rather than you having to relay everything to me. Please do that for me. I think I'm deserving of clarity on the situation, especially if it would ease your load of having to tell me things yourself. I need you to trust me. I believe what I told you regarding my kidneys was they found it in my kidneys. They were referring me to a nephrologist for further testing because it was in my kidneys. They were taking dialysis, possibly, but the doctor's office is a hot mess, and now because of their screw up, I'm not currently insured, which is something I'm working on. And in the meantime, I'm not seeing anybody else. I'm enjoying every day as I can, which is not always easy, but it is what it is. I'm sorry, you deserve so much more than this, but getting any more in depth with you isn't something that's going to make you feel any better. I promise you that. Can you just not be happy that I'm on the planet? And I'll promise not to mention anything more about my health issue. I've kept my promise about not mentioning anything more about Ron. I can do that too. This goes on for a while. I thought I'd be able to read them all, but it's taking a long time to get through them. This continues on for 5 more slides, and then they did an update with 18 more slides and it's the same thing that keeps going of them just being like, I'm really concerned. Please just tell me what's going on. Give me someone to contact. Give me a rundown. Tell me your treatment. Tell me like anything. And she's just like, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm just enjoying life. You don't need to know these things. You don't need to know the name of the doctor because I'm not seeing the doctor anymore. You don't need to know this. You don't need to know. And just like completely avoiding the question every single time. Like running with the story, but not giving any information. Like, oh my God. Yeah, I think that the only course of action here really is to just like cut contact. Like, she's not dead, but she seemingly also isn't actually dying. Like, imagine faking cancer as a way to try to bring your child back into your life and to just keep them there by continuously saying like, well, you have to be nice to me and be in my life because I might be dead next week. Like, oh my God, that's so fucked up. Just be a parent. Just be kind. Just tell your child, I want you in my life and I want to spend time with you. You don't have to like guilt your kid into being there for you. That's not effective and it's not good for your relationship and you have to spend the rest of your life pretending to be sick. Like, what was the purpose in this? This person just posted texts from their mom, all right? 7:27, I'm depressed. 7:28, almost called you when you were in class. 7:30, wow, even my daughter won't talk to me. It has been 2 minutes. 2 minutes. You waited 2 minutes to be like, wow, I can't believe you hate me. Not even my daughter wants to talk to me. Girl. Oh my God. This type of shit from your parents is so frustrating and it's so unfair having this amount of pressure put on you by a parent, having them like use you as this like emotional scapegoat, like having your parents constantly put the weight of their lives on your shoulders, being like, I'm there for you, so why aren't you there for me? I can't believe that like you have your own life. What about me? What about me? Oh, so you love them more than me? You'll choose them more than me? Why do you hate me? Like turning every single decision you make into an attack against them for literally no reason. Like the insecurity needs to be dealt with and they put it on you. Like it's not your fault. It is not your responsibility to stop your parent or anyone really from being depressed. Like, what are you even meant to do in this situation? You know what I mean? Like someone can text you saying, I'm depressed and I want to have a conversation, sure. But there's a different weight to it when it's coming from a parent, especially if you are a child. And I think there's like different boundaries that exist between parent and child, and your age definitely plays a factor in that as well. And I think like when it comes down to situations like this where like they're having emotional issues and then they just make it your fault because they want to make you feel guilty so that then you can go and validate them and be like, oh no, I'm sorry, I'm in the wrong, I've done something wrong, you're right, you're always right. They just always have something over you and it's incredibly frustrating and I am so sorry that this happens. There's so little you can really do, right? You just kind of have to get frustrated, roll your eyes. I hope you have a sibling. I feel like situations like this are easier if you are in it with someone else, you know? You know? And I hope that parents who do this get therapy because their kids need it and it's because of them. So they should also get it, I think. This is a conversation between someone and their mother that just goes, their mother starts it with just, don't start with me. The fuck did I do? 1, don't use that foul language. 2, you ruined my life. I barely got out of bed. I'm sick and I need a day from your whining and complaining, mama. You do this every day. You always give me shit for giving me your illness because you think covering your mouth when you cough and sneeze is unsanitary. You gave me this. I feel like shit at this rate. I'm better off doing all these things by myself. I can't ruin your life if I don't want to talk to you. Good. Get out of my house. You don't know shit, you fucking liberal. I never gave you an illness. Mom, you're gaslighting me again. You don't know what gaslighting is. Fuck you, mom. I'm 17 and you treat me like I'm 23. Fuck you too, bitch. Imagine talking to your child like this. Oh my God. Like, I know a lot of people read this and they're like, I can't believe you talk to your parent like this. I'm like, they talk to their parent like this because that's how their parent talks to them. Like, if your mother is like saying shit to you like, you don't know shit, you fucking liberal, like, yet they deserve to be yelled at and cursed at. Like, I can't believe this is a conversation that is happening between a parent and a child. Like, that's unreal to me. The fact that like your parent can be so neglectful and like hate you so much, or just like dislike you so much that they blame you for everything. It feels like some people just have kids because they're miserable and they want someone to blame their misery on, so they bring in another person to make miserable. But then, hey, at least they have company in their misery. They have someone to take it out on and someone to blame. It's easier than blaming themselves. So they just bring a child into the world to abuse to make themselves feel better. It's so fucked up. And I feel like it genuinely happens like so often. So many people just have kids to take shit out on to make themselves feel better. And it sucks and it's so sad. If this is the type of relationship that you have with your parent, I am so sorry. I am so certain that this parent is going to be cut off immediately when this child moves out. And it sucks so bad that we live in an economy where it is so hard for kids to move out of home. You know what I mean? Like, it would be so good as if this person turned 18 and they could immediately get out. But like, it's hard to move out in your like mid 20s for so many people at this point. Like, it's so hard to find a place to live. I can only hope that this person lives in a place where the cost of living is still affordable and they're able to get out, because this just does not sound like a good place to be existing. And if this is the type of environment you were living in with your parents, I'm so sorry. Oh my god, some parents, man, so shit. Some people should not have kids. There needs to be regulations around who can have kids. And yet, you know, anyone can have a child, but you can't stop a pregnancy. Because apparently that's worse. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed ranting and rambling about some shitty parents. They do give me a headache. Yeah, comment some stories down below about your insane parents, and, you know, let's share in the comments. A massive thank you to my Kiwi Cat patrons: Stella, Trippy Day 27, Bay the Trucker, Chastity, Beckett, Prismatic PT, LJ James D, MA Ping the Games, Blaze, Uh-Oh It's Craiglow, Phil the Duck, Jesse A, River, Queen Glimmer, Ella, Lady Nutbar, Mr. Noodle, Radsack, Knitting Menace, Samuel, Chris, Ellie, Alexis, and Bobby. I love and appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, The Queer Kiwi, and Twitter, That Queer Kiwi. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe. Keep fighting. I love you. Mwah. When you close your eyes, you replay